Guns once called junk or outdated are now shocking collectors with prices no one imagined. Values are exploding, and some of the most forgotten models are suddenly worth more than modern rifles. These 12 forgotten firearms are now legends, and the reason will surprise you. Starting with number 12, we have CZ-52 pistol. Czechoslovakia manufactured the CZ-52 from 1952 through 1954 as a military service pistol. Chambered in 7.62 by 25 mm Tokarev, the roller lock design features an 8-round single-stack magazine, 4.7-inch barrel, and overall length of 8.3 inches. Weight without magazine measures 31 ounces. The roller locking mechanism, unusual for pistol applications, provides a locked breech during firing. Production totaled approximately 200,000 units during the 3-year manufacturing period. Czech military service continued through the 1960s before replacement by the CZ-50 and later designs. Surplus imports to the United States occurred from 1990 through 2010, with pistols selling for $100 to $180 during peak availability. Current market prices range from $350 to $650, depending on condition and completeness. Original leather holsters and cleaning rods increase values by $75 to $150. The roller locking system shares design elements with German wartime developments, but represents Czech engineering adaptation. Single-action operation requires manual cocking for the first shot. Effective range extends to 50 meters, standard for military service pistols. Import restrictions tightened after 2010 as Czech surplus stocks were exhausted. Market data from 2024 indicates CZ-52 values appreciated 315% from 2010. Collectors verify authentic Czech military production through arsenal markings and serial number formats specific to the brief production period. At number 11 we have Steyr M95 straight pull carbine. Austria-Hungary manufactured the Steyr M95 from 1895 through 1918, with carbine variants serving cavalry and mountain troops. Chambered in 8 by 50 mm arm Mannlicher, the straight pull bolt action features a 5-round en-bloc clip, 19.6-inch barrel, and overall length of 39.4 inches. Weight without ammunition measures 7.2 pounds. Production totaled approximately 3 million rifles and carbines across all variants during the Austro-Hungarian Empire period. Post-World War I, conversions to 8 by 56 mm R occurred for various successor states, including Austria and Bulgaria. Surplus imports to the United States occurred primarily from 1995 through 2010, with carbines selling for $75 to $150. Current market prices range from $400 to $850 depending on condition and original configuration. Unconverted 8 by 50 mm R examples command premiums of $600 to $1,100. The straight pull bolt design allows rapid operation without rotating the bolt handle upward. Austrian military doctrine emphasized speed of fire, with trained soldiers achieving 20 to 30 rounds per minute. Import restrictions tightened as European surplus stocks diminished. Market analysis shows M95 carbine values appreciated 485% from 2010 to 2024. Original configuration examples with matching numbers and clear arsenal markings represent the most desirable variants. Ammunition availability for 8 by 50 mm R remains limited, though 8 by 56 mm R ammunition is produced commercially. At number 10 we have FN Model 1922. Belgium's Fabrique Nationale manufactured the Model 1922 from 1922 through 1959. Chambered in .32 ACP or .380 ACP, the blowback-operated pistol features an 8-round magazine in .380 or 9-round in .32 ACP. Barrel length measures 4.5 inches, overall length is 7 inches, and weight without magazine is 25 ounces. John Browning's design influenced the Model 1922, which served military and police forces across Europe. Production totaled approximately 400,000 units across commercial and military contracts. Yugoslav military variants with distinctive markings sell for $350 to $650. Nazi German occupation production from 1940 through 1944 features Waffenamt acceptance stamps and sells for $400 to $750. Standard commercial examples sell for $300 to $500. Post-war production for various police agencies continues until 1959, with these examples selling for $275 to $450. The Model 1922 served Belgian military forces until replacement by the Browning High Power. German military contracts during occupation created significant production volumes with distinctive markings. Import restrictions on Belgian military surplus have tightened since 2000. Market data indicates Model 1922 values appreciated 225% from 2010 to 2024. Collectors prioritize pre-war Belgian military examples and wartime German contract pistols with proper Waffenamt markings. Complete examples with original holsters sell for $500 to $900. At number 9, we have MAS-36 rifle. France manufactured the MAS-36 bolt-action rifle from 1936 through 1952. Chambered in 7.5 by 54 mm French, the rifle features a 5-round integral magazine, 22.6-inch barrel, and overall length of 40.1 inches. Weight without ammunition measures 8.3 pounds. The distinctive forward-angled bolt handle and two-piece stock characterize the design. Production totaled approximately 1.1 million units at the manufacturer d'Armes de Saint-Étienne. French military service continued through the 1960s in colonial forces, with frontline service ending after adoption of semi-automatic designs. Surplus imports to the United States occurred from 1995 through 2015, with rifles selling for $150 to $275. Current market prices range from $500 to $1,000 depending on condition and completeness. Original spike bayonets increase values by $100 to $200. The MAS-36 served French forces during World War II, the First Indochina War, and early periods of the Algerian War. The 7.5 by 54 mm French cartridge delivers performance comparable to .308 Winchester. Import restrictions tightened as French surplus stocks were exhausted. Market analysis shows MAS-36 values appreciated 340% from 2010 to 2024. Collectors verify authentic French military production through arsenal markings and serial number formats. Rifles with documented service histories command $800 to $1,400. At number 8, we have Smith & Wesson Model 58.41 Magnum. Smith & Wesson introduced the Model 58 in 1964 as a fixed-sight service revolver chambered in .41 Magnum. The 6-shot revolver features a 4-inch barrel, overall length of 9.25 inches, and weight of 41 ounces without ammunition. Production continued through 1977, totaling approximately 20,000 units. The carbon steel construction and fixed sights distinguish the Model 58 from the adjustable sight Model 57. Law enforcement adoption remained limited despite development for police service. The .41 Magnum cartridge, introduced in 1964, offered performance between .357 Magnum and .44 Magnum. Standard examples sell for $800 to $1,400 depending on condition. Documented law enforcement service increases values to $1,000 to $1,800. Nickel-plated variants command premiums of $900 to $1,600. Smith & Wesson discontinued the Model 58 in 1977 due to limited commercial success. The heavy recoil and limited ammunition availability compared to .357 Magnum contributed to discontinuation. Market data indicates Model 58 values appreciated 380% from 2000 to 2024. Collectors recognize the Model 58 as the rarest .41 Magnum variant. Complete examples with original boxes sell for $1,200 to $2,200. The brief 13-year production period created scarcity that drives current values. At number 7, we have Astra 400 pistol. Spanish manufacturer Astra produced the Model 400 from 1921 through 1945. Chambered in 9mm Largo, the blowback-operated pistol features an 8-round magazine, 6-inch barrel, overall length of 9.5 inches, and weight of 37 ounces without magazine. The design accommodated multiple cartridge types through chamber dimensions, though 9mm Largo represented standard military loading. Spanish military contracts totaled approximately 106,000 units. German military contracts during World War II featured Waffenamt markings and totaled approximately 60,000 units. Standard commercial examples sell for $400 to $700. German contract pistols with proper markings command $600 to $1,100. Spanish Republican forces during the Civil War used Astra 400 pistols extensively, with documented examples selling for $700 to $1,300. The Astra 400 served Spanish military and police forces through the 1970s. The long barrel and heavy weight provide accuracy at extended ranges compared to compact service pistols. Import restrictions on Spanish military surplus have tightened substantially. Market analysis shows Astra 400 values appreciated 425% from 2000 to 2024. Collectors prioritize German contract examples and Spanish military variants with clear arsenal markings. At number 6, we have Spanish destroyer carbine. Spanish manufacturers produced various carbine designs chambered in 9mm Largo during the 1920s and 1930s. The destroyer carbine, manufactured by multiple firms, features a blowback operation, 14 to 18 inches, and overall length of approximately 20 inches. Magazine capacity ranges from 10 to 20 rounds depending on variant. Weight without magazine measures approximately 5.5 pounds. Production occurred at small Spanish firms during the interwar period, with export to Latin American markets. Spanish Civil War service created documented examples that command premiums. Standard examples sell for $600 to $1,200. Documented Civil War service increases values to $900 to $1,800. Complete examples with original magazines sell for $800 to $1,500. The designation Destroyer Carbine encompasses various similar designs from different manufacturers. Import restrictions on Spanish firearms have tightened substantially since 1990. Market data indicates Destroyer Carbine values appreciated 520% from 2000 to 2024. The 9mm Largo chambering provides practical shooting capabilities with manageable recoil. Collectors verify authenticity through manufacturer markings and serial number formats. At number 5, we have Remington Model 8. Remington manufactured the Model 8 from 1906 through 1936, representing one of the first successful semi-automatic sporting rifles. Chambered in .25, Remington, .30 Remington, .32 Remington, and .35 Remington. The long recoil-operated rifle features a 5-round detachable magazine. Barrel length measures 22 inches, overall length is 41 inches, and weight is approximately 8 pounds. Production totaled approximately 80,000 units across the 30-year manufacturing period. John Browning designed the operating system, with Remington purchasing production rights. Standard grades sell for $500 to $1,000 depending on condition and caliber. Higher grades with engraving command $1,200 to $2,500. police department documented examples, particularly those used by law enforcement during the 1920s and 1930s, sell for $1,500 to $3,000. The Model 8 served various law enforcement agencies during the Prohibition era. The semi-automatic operation provided rapid follow-up shots compared to bolt-action rifles. Remington discontinued the Model 8 in 1936, replacing it with the improved Model 81. Market analysis shows Model 8 values appreciated 465% from 2000 to 2024. Collectors prioritize early production examples and documented law enforcement service. Complete rifles with original magazines sell for $800 to $1,800. At number 4 we have Enfield No. 2 Mark I revolver. British military adoption of the Enfield No. 2. Mark I occurred in 1932. Chambered in .38 S&W, the 6-shot revolver features a 5-inch barrel, overall length of 10.25 inches, and weight of 27 ounces without ammunition. The top break design allows simultaneous extraction of all 6 cases. Production occurred at Enfield and various contractors, including Albion Motors, totaling approximately 250,000 units from 1932 through 1945. MK Sai has spurred hammer, spurless appears on MK Sai and MK Sai, introduced after early production. Standard examples sell for $400 to $750. Documented World War II service increases values to $600 to $1,100. Complete examples with original lanyards and holsters sell for $700 to $1,300. British military service continued through the 1960s in some units. The .38 S&W cartridge provides manageable recoil compared to larger revolver cartridges. Import restrictions on British military surplus have tightened substantially. Market data indicates Enfield No. 2 values appreciated 395% from 2000 to 2024. Collectors verify authentic military production through proof marks and serial number ranges. Early production examples with conventional hammers command premiums. At number 3 we have Savage Model 99. Savage manufactured the Model 99 lever-action rifle from 1899 through 1998, spanning 99 years of continuous production. Chambered in numerous calibers including .303 Savage, .300 Savage, and .308 Winchester, the rifle features a rotary magazine. Barrel lengths range from 20 to 26 inches depending on variant. Weight measures approximately 7.5 to 8 pounds. Early production examples from 1899 through 1920 sell for $800 to $1,800, depending on condition and caliber. Mid-production rifles from the 1920s through 1950s sell for $600 to $1,200. Later production after 1960 sells for $500 to $900. Takedown variants command premiums of $1,000 to $2,200. The Model 99 introduced a hammerless design with internal striker, unusual for lever-action rifles. The rotary magazine allowed use of pointed bullets, providing ballistic advantages over tubular magazines. Savage discontinued the Model 99 in 1998, creating immediate collector interest. Market analysis shows early Model 99 values appreciated 340% from 2000 to 2024. Collectors prioritize pre-1920 production and takedown variants. Documented use by specific individuals increases values substantially. At number 2 we have Colt Police Positive .38. Colt manufactured the Police Positive from 1905 through 1947. Chambered in .38 Special, the 6-shot revolver features a 4-inch barrel standard, though 2-inch, 5-inch, and 6-inch variants exist. Overall length with 4-inch barrel measures 8.5 inches. Weight without ammunition is 22 ounces. The smaller frame compared to Colt's larger revolvers provided compact carry. Production totaled approximately 520,000 units across the 42-year manufacturing period. Standard 4-inch barrel examples sell for $450 to $850. Documented law enforcement service increases values to $600 to $1,200. Nickel-plated variants command $500 to $950. Complete examples with original boxes sell for $800 to $1,600. The police positive served law enforcement agencies nationwide during the early 20th century. The positive lock safety mechanism provided drop safety improvements. Colt discontinued the original police positive in 1947, though later variants continued production. Market data indicates police positive values appreciated 385% from 2000 to 2024. Collectors prioritize pre-World War II production and documented law enforcement service. Engraved presentation examples command $1,500 to $3,500. Finally, at number 1, we have Winchester Model 1895 Russian Contract. Winchester manufactured approximately 293,000 Model 1895 rifles for Imperial Russian military contracts from 1915 through 1916. Chambered in 7.62 by 54 mm R, the lever-action rifle features a 5-round integral box magazine, 28-inch barrel, and overall length of 46.5 inches. Weight without ammunition measures 9 pounds. Russian contracts specified specific features, including barrel length, sights, and sling swivels. The Model 1895 Russian contract rifles served Tsarist forces during World War I, before the 1917 revolution. Many examples returned to the United States as surplus during the 1920s and 1930s. Standard examples in original configuration sell for $1,200 to $2,500. Rifles retaining original Russian arsenal markings and matching numbers command $1,800 to $3,500. Documented service histories increase values to $2,500 to $5,000. The box magazine design allowed use of pointed bullets, unlike tubular magazine lever actions. Winchester production occurred under expedited wartime conditions, creating specific manufacturing characteristics. The Russian Revolution disrupted payment, leaving Winchester with inventory that entered commercial markets. Market analysis shows Russian contract model 1895 values appreciated 545% from 2000 to 2024. Collectors prioritize original configuration rifles with Russian arsenal markings intact. Complete examples with original slings sell for $2,200 to $4,200. These 12 firearms demonstrate how historical significance, manufacturing scarcity, and renewed research transform overlooked weapons into investment-grade collectibles that outperform traditional asset classes. The convergence of documented provenance, limited production numbers, and emerging scholarly attention creates unique appreciation potential that traditional investments rarely match. Collectors who recognize undervalued pieces before major auctions or museum exhibitions can realize substantial returns, particularly when weapons connect to pivotal military campaigns or represent technological breakthroughs in firearms development. Market dynamics favor informed collectors who understand the interplay between condition rarity, historical context, and collector demand cycles. Authentication advances through metallurgical testing and archival research continue uncovering previously misattributed specimens, occasionally reclassifying common variants as scarce production models. As institutional collections expand and private collectors compete for museum-quality pieces, the price gap between ordinary and exceptional examples widens dramatically. Strategic acquisition of documented, well-preserved firearms from these overlooked categories offers portfolio diversification, while preserving tangible artifacts of military and technological history for future generations.